The Brothers Mysterium.
Hello and welcome to The Brothers Mysterium. This is another installment of The Brothers Mysterium Reactions. And of course, I am Tommy. My brother is Eric.
Heyo.
We are The Brothers Mysterium, and we often have people reach out to us, send us these viral paranormal news, breaking news clips, caught on videos. What do you guys think? And this is a good one. Somebody turned us on to this video. It's been making the rounds not only on the internet, but also local news is picking it up. Some major news outlets have picked up the scoop. So let's hit you with the backstory. This video comes from a young Highland Michigan couple, Heather Brough and Joshua Higgins, and they noticed that their 15-month-old daughter, Lily, suddenly had 3 deep scratches on her face. They didn't know what the deal was, popped in a Nanny cam, let it roll, and of course, that is when they captured a very interesting sight, a figure in their daughter's room walking around. The video itself is short and sweet, but it's good. A lot of the time with these, they're a little cheesy, a little hokey, very easy to debunk. You watch it once or twice and you say, I can see a string here. You know, the camera moves away when this happens. Not this time. It's a stationary Nanny cam. Good quality. And I'm a little excited about it because this is a good one. It could potentially be something paranormal. Some paranormal proof. Eric, what do you think?
I have to say, this one actually catches my attention. That figure that passes through the shot that the baby kind of looks up at, definitely creepy, and it causes one to definitely pause and say, what the hell? Now, with this video, there's not much to go on. It is what it is. You know, what you see is what you get in this case. I don't think it can be easily explained away by tech issues or, lighting, or if they were filming off a monitor that was a recording of something else, which we've seen in the past. I don't think any of that gives a proper explanation or can rationalize it in a real world way. And the other thing is that this isn't just some ambiguous blob or shadow, or, this is a figure. You can clearly see this is a humanoid figure. Just some questions I have off the bat. I'm curious as to why all the versions of the footage that I have seen start with a freeze frame that has the ghost figure already in the shot. I would be very curious to see how the spirit enters the shot. Did he come from another side of the room? Does he kind of just appear?
Yeah, the raw footage.
Another thing is that there's no audio to all the versions that I've seen.
Yes.
And I think a baby monitor audio is like the key feature because you want to hear the baby crying and then you kind of look and see what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm curious as to why there is no audio included with the video. Again, just a curiosity.
Yeah, I always want to see the raw video.
And as is typical of me, I would love to get the history of the home in which they live, which I read some news reports, and one of them said that there was an elderly woman who had broken her hip and died later on in the house, and that she had a schizophrenic brother who kind of lived in the house after that. I'm not sure whether or not the brother is believed to have died in the house, but that's what I had read. Now, of course, this could all be faked using video editing software and things like that, but I don't see a clear reason or a motive that this couple would fake the video.
Right.
They don't really seem to be getting anything out of it. Also, they make reference to the scratches on the baby's face, which I did see a still shot of in one of the news reports. They look pretty gnarly. And if that's all part of your elaborate scheme to fake a haunting in your own home, that's taking it a bit too far. And most importantly, when compared to all the other videos that we've commented on and reacted to that deal with spotting a ghost, this one was presented on multiple news sources, be they TV that aired the clip or an article that had embedded YouTube video, but they were all found on separate sites. It wasn't a YouTube page where this person personally posted this video and clearly had all these other, things going on suggesting that they wanted followers or they were looking to go viral. None of that exists in this case. So to me, it has a genuine quality to it. I also managed to find the personal Facebook account of the mother of the young girl in the video, and there are no posts related to this incident. In fact, the last public post that I could see was from November of 2018, and I would think if this was all part of a let's get subscribers and go viral kind of scheme, as I've kind of accused other videos of being in the past, you'd think there'd be mention of this all over her Facebook. But again, there isn't. So I tend to find this one to be a little more genuine. Is it a ghost? I'd like it to be. I don't know for sure, but I'm definitely going to keep my eye on this story.
Yeah, it seems a lot more legit than a lot. Like you said, it's a YouTube video. You know, Daryl sees a ghost, and then it goes viral. And then when we look into the YouTube channel, there's 40 videos. Daryl sees the ghost again. Daryl goes ghost hunting. Daryl whatever. And you can kind of tell. And the guy's always saying, check out my latest ghost video. And he wants followers. He wants to go viral. He's trying to be a social media sensation or cash in on it. These people don't seem to be. Also, as you pointed out, like bringing your kid into it is a little bit twisted if they are faking this. And I'm not going to imply they scratched their own kid or anything. But obviously, to fake all of this would be a lot. And I think they get even a little bit more credibility just because a lot of local news has picked up the story, and they usually check their sources and make sure these are real people. They really do live here. This is their daughter. They really own this house. As far as technical problems, I have heard some people speculating that maybe the nanny cam had picked up the frequency of a different nanny cam or a home security camera, so the figure walking was superimposed. Don't really know if that truly happens. It's not like a AM radio that's suddenly picking up different frequencies or something. These cameras are usually pretty good. You know, the Bluetooth and everything, it syncs your phone to your camera. I'm sure you could hack into it and maybe watch the feed and listen, or even maybe say some audio. I don't know about a video getting laid over another video like that. Super interesting in that the kid does react to this figure. So it's not just a figure floats by and the kid is oblivious. The kid kind of sits up and, you know, looks as this figure walks through the room. And then the final thing I will say is, in following the story, I was able to find a little bit more about the history of the house. Allegedly, the grandfather told the news that a man died by jumping out of a window.
The story that I was told was the gentleman that lived here originally committed suicide, apparently, by jumping out this window. Which is, of course, one full story down.
And then the mother also said she is woken up one time with the feeling of hands around her neck.
It scares us that it could do something else. I mean, there was even a morning that I woke up and I had felt like something was around like someone's hands were around my neck.
So whatever it is, something evil, something that can physically touch people, as our loyal listeners of the Brothers Mysterium podcast know, I always had the theory of you don't have to be afraid of a ghost because what are you going to like fight a ghost or something? They can't touch you or harm you, but of course there are many cases where supposedly they can scratch you, claw you, bite you, choke you. So this might just be one of those where the spirit has enough force, power, energy to physically manifest and injure people. As a follow-up for the time being, the family is going to stay in the house. They're all sharing one room currently to stay safe, strengthen numbers, and they plan on living there at least until they save up enough to move. So they're probably going to leave. But yeah, circling back, this was just short and sweet. It's a good video. It's a cool video because it is interesting. It does seem so legit, so real. Could this be a ghost caught on camera? Quite possibly. As long as we've been doing these reaction videos, I will say this is probably the best video we've come across that could potentially prove spirits are with us.